is up, everybody? It's me, Dude, probably back at it again here on Lost at Sea. And tonight we are talking about week 5 of Big Brother. And guys, I think this is the first kind of exciting week where a shift of power has happened. And I just want to jump right in it with you guys. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing before we get into the nitty gritty? Log, you got the DiGiorno.
The DiGiorno, busy day, works crazy. Went to the dentist for the first time in 7 years today. So big day, big day.
Big dentist pod on this these last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Uncle Shane, how are you?
I'm good, Duke. It doesn't sound like you really care about what our day is like and you want to jump right into this, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time.
So we're gonna just go ahead and get right into it then. Huh?
Listen, guys, I'm just so excited to talk about this week. And I want to start off, before we get into, this upcoming HOH, I want to talk about last week's HOH and what a debacle it was. Patrick, this is the first time where a vote has been kind of flipped and people don't know where others are voting. What did you think of the decision to flip the vote here and Lyric leaving in this vote out?
I thought it was the right move. I was definitely watching it live. I was surprised because they lead up to the fact that it looks like it's going to be Drew if he stays, or it looks like it's probably going to be Melody if Mel if she's on the block and it's her and Lyric. And so I was surprised that Lyric was gone because I truly thought she was going to stay. But I thought that is objectively the right move. And also just Haley's the worst. So it was cool to see her blindsided. Just so mean for like no reason. It's crazy how mean she is.
Well, Patrick, to be fair, she's had a really hard 3 weeks.
Yeah, she kept saying that, and then she's like, man, every day it's something. It's like, what? No, yeah, that was rich, but I thought it was the right move. I do like, and that's the classic Survivor players. They're coming down, and that's typically how Survivor is. You can flip the vote at any moment, and it's cool that we got to see that right in this week. But yeah, I felt bad, for Lyric a little bit, but I was like, she's not the best game player. I think Melody's a better game player. I think she's more entertaining to watch, and it's clear she's going to take a shot at the other side. So I thought it was a great move.
Fun move, a lot to unpack with that. But Uncle Shane, there was a conversation in the HOH room that was between basically the Red Corner Alliance of Chuk, Haley, Kamu, and Angela. And it seemed like Kamu was really, really trying to get Haley not to renominate Lyric. Do you think that Haley was a little bit jealous of Lyric and Kamu's relationship?
Oh, I mean, it was so clear that she was, and it was just like, why would I do that? Like, why would I do that? Like, she's got a crush on you. Like, dude, it was so high school. I loved it. But I think what was even better is going back to how surprised they were was Chuck's reaction to everything, right? Like, Chuck's like, I'm going to sniff this out. It's like, dude, you got like you're the joke here. Like, what are you sniffing out? Like, you didn't know what was happening. None of us knew it was happening. It was just so well done. It's like the first time something wasn't telegraphed. So I like that.
Was this Chuck's coming out episode?
I think so.
I think Chuk realized he was on TV for the first time on Thursday.
He's obviously a part of this being left out of the vote, Logan. Him, Kamu, and Yash are the three that were not told about the plan. Of these three, who do you think is in the most hot water at this point?
I think it's Chuk. I think Kamu, I'm not a huge Kamu fan, but I will say I think he's a good sport, and I think it's also maybe to his detriment to a point where we see it in the episode where Chuk and Yash are like, Kamu's way too smiley and happy for someone who was blindsided, even though he's just a good sport and appreciates the game. So that is working to his detriment. I just don't think people like Chuk as much as they like Kamu. Kamu, I think, can get along with everyone. Where I think I don't know anything about Chuk because I heard him speak for the first time on Thursday. But I think he is I think he's like loyal to a fault, and this whole like I'm gonna sniff out the plan is gonna work. Is gonna work to his detriment because he's not on the right side of anything right now, and I think his like investigative skills are going to lead him down a rough path.
Yeah. Are you guys kind of shocked at how kind of almost seamless it is for the icons to lie about the vote, and these people still don't know what's going on?
That was gonna be my next thing.
It's actually shocking how
no one is putting that to like.
We've got conspiracy theories about powers and flipping the vote, and it must have been a power. It's actually wild.
And the fact that the icons like are not shying away from getting into a group and being like, "Hey, let's figure this out. Like, what do you think happened?" Right? And so like everybody's like, "Yeah, I don't know." Like everybody's got to go back to the numbers, right? Like there was three, so that means somebody's lying. It's like, yeah, dude, everybody is lying. Everybody's lying, and you're like so stupid. Like Chuk, you could just see it's just like. I wish I had a pencil. Like it's just like, no, dude, you're not going to figure this out.
Yeah, you would think that like Kamu and like because Kamu, I agree. I think he has like kind of an understanding of the game, and like
yeah.
Even he's like, I think it was Chuk and Haley. It's like, dude, it's clearly the three icons. There's three votes that you're missing. It's three snakes. Like
no,
Rick
but
Evans,
Patrick, they said that they were gonna vote Melody out.
Yeah,
they wouldn't lie.
Yeah, and it was like, hey, well, lyrics, like we were gonna say to keep lyric, and lyric helps me in the red corner. So like why like and Rick Evans is like known for doing shit like this, and D is also known like you don't think that maybe you'd be like
these guys did not do their homework. They
oh
did
my
not do
god
their homework. And it's interesting because Kamu's his pitch was to put up Mallory, and if Mallory's on the block, I feel like this is this red corner kind of gets what they want. So I just feel like Haley shot herself in the foot here, and it was we kind of saw that coming, right? So,
well, yeah. she can't catch a break.
She can't catch a break.
It's just
Logan,
hard.
Do you think production is telling her to say that just like for the bit at this point? Because
no, but I do think production is airing every second that she says something like that because it's hilarious.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree with Logan. They're definitely not editing her down when she says it. But the funny thing is, like, didn't this bitch audition for this show? Like, didn't she like submit her name at some point? Like, why is this like a burden for us that we have to hear what she's going through? Like, we've killed me on that show.
Yeah. It's also, you definitely know the producers are like, Haley, it's been kind of rough for you so far. Can you just talk about how and she's like, it has been really tough for me. Yeah. It's also, by the way, I loved the Veto. That was great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they brought
that was so cool.
They did that for the second. I think they did that last season too, right? The wine.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's like 2 years ago. That season, they spent $0 on anything. Remember, they were running with to-go boxes from a restaurant, like a local restaurant near the Radford studio, right? and now everything is in costumes. It's like, Logan, you've done a ton of musicals. Are those costumes musical worthy?
Oh, the one Drew was wearing, I have specifically worn in a production of Cinderella. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, that is some good shit right there. The production quality is quite good. My favorite was, I thought we could grab some wine to match our hair. A little spicy, a little sweet. Yeah. And Melody going, bitch, if you don't hand me that wine glass. That was great.
Yeah. Great Veto, but we see Lyric go home 8-3 here, and nothing like a Logan. going to
Pizza
get the
time.
pizza mid pizza break. We'll zoom in on that in the edit.
Yeah,
Please do.
it's also insane that he was like, I just got home. I have to get my pizza. You couldn't wait until after the pod to put your pizza in. Is he just gonna eat pizza while we talk?
I mean,
Okay, that's
some
number
people,
one. Number two is my dinner is waiting for me. I wasn't going to be like eating it with you guys, but Logan does what Logan wants.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked. I'm shocked to see his strategy here with the pizza. If he's going to eat it mid
Dude,
combo,
he's
but
so Haley. He's so Haley.
also, I'm just picturing the difference between Uncle Shane's dinner and Logan's dinner is probably just so significant.
All right, I'll tell you what. Look, I'm going to send a picture
Who said
of
I
it,
look like Haley?
so you can
Who
put it
said
up.
I remind them of Haley? That's really fucked up.
But,
I
yeah,
heard everything.
after a game breaking kind of vote, we go right into the famous endurance competition, the HOH comp that is the wall comp. Basically, hold on as long as you can, and it comes down to you know this pod's one
Angela
of
put up a good fight.
and
it's
I
honestly
love when they do those edits when they're not done talking in the diary room and then they cut to the person falling. It's so good.
I'm gonna stay on this wall all night if I.
28 seconds. That's insane. That's almost more impressive.
I don't even think it tilted. I think she
No.
jumped up.
Yeah, no, but it comes down to Kamu and Lala, and we see, maybe a deal being broken between Kamu and Lala, but then all of a sudden, the hand positioning and Kamu flies off there, and Lala is making history as the, oldest contestant to win the wall comp. Patrick, I got to bring it to you. You said last week that Lala is a liability to Taylor. Where are we feeling? Like what's going on?
Hey, hand up. I'm wrong. Lala, I'm gonna give her flowers. That was extremely impressive. I thought you did a great job. And you know what? It was just really cool to see her win and be like the oldest winner to win the wall competition. And also, I'm just saying, for a fact there was production. They were waiting for Kamu to like strike a deal and have his hand, and then they just tilted that wall as hard as they could. And but Lala outlasting she was on there for like an hour 40 or hour 30.
Close to 2 hours, yeah.
Close to 2 hours. That's unbelievable. I thought that was, you know what? Lala, you proved me wrong. It was awesome. That was really cool. Now, I mean, as far as an HOH goes, absolutely just whatever Taylor wants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Logan, this is effectively Taylor's HOH, right?
Absolutely, it is. But I will say, I've seen some of the live feeds of some of the conversations. Lala does hold her own. I'm not sure if they will air it, but there definitely is quite a heated exchange between Kamu and, or not Kamu, Chuk and Lala. And Lala, like, low-key lets him have it. So
Good.
it gives me hope that she is learning or like I think like she is a boss, like she like runs her own store. Like I don't know if she's really great at the strategy of Big Brother, but I know that she doesn't let people speak to her a certain way. She's a New Yorker.
She's definitely not good at the strategy of Big Brother, because do you remember that scene before she won the wall where they let her in on the fact that there's going to be a flip, and she basically says to Haley that there's going to be a flip. When she's like, "Who are you voting for?" and she's like, "I think it's Lyric, right?" It was like this whole thing. It's like, no, you just vote. Don't talk, Lala. Nobody said talk about it. We're just telling you what to do so you could go along with it. But somehow she's in a conversation and doesn't know how to like. And then she's like, I'll just say I'm confused. She was like I was about to send out a silver alert. She was so confused, right?
Classic. I need some water right now. Let me get away from the situation.
Yeah, which also it seemed as if, and I was like, is she playing into this bit that she doesn't know what's going on? But like, I truly don't think she knew. She was like, I'm confused. I don't know what happened. Even when you watch back her voting, she's like, Lyric, and then she leaves. And like, it was awesome. But
she also, her and I think it's Taylor talk about it in the hallway. They're like, right, you did that. Like Taylor's like, you voted for her, right? And she's like, yes. And then they like,
as soon as you have to pause and be like, yes, I did. Okay, good.
at least she didn't vote for the wrong person, go to leave, and then come back and try and re-vote for a different person.
Yeah, who is that? That was
was
last year.
Our BB winner, Ashley.
Winner last year.
Oh, wow.
She went on to win the game. I will say that we kind of get an understanding of what the power dynamic is when Taylor is in the HOH room and Lala brings up immediately wanting to go after Rick Devens. And then Taylor's like, we should go after Haley. And that ends up being kind of what happens. But what do you guys think of her initial choices for the nomination? She goes with Haley, Chuk, and Barrett. So what do you guys think of that, first off?
Why Barrett? Why does she not? I'm confused about the Barrett thing.
I think everybody was confused about that. I'm unsure. I guess she just doesn't have a connection with him, or
she said when she nominated him, she said, "You're playing both sides. Now it's time to pick one."
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And so I think that was maybe the reasoning behind it, which I think, because I think she does like Barrett, but yeah. I thought that was a really ballsy move, or for her to say in front of everyone at the nomination ceremony. I went, ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Patty.
Yeah. I also think it was kind of crazy that Kamu came out of that unscathed. I was like, that might be the clearest, like 1, 2, 3. Because also Kamu, that gets you no blood on your hands, and Kamu's a really good player. I'm surprised she's not good, like Taylor and I know Taylor and Kamu are like, we see that they have a good relationship, but I was just surprised because Kamu's a really good player. It's like, hey, like those three, I don't know why they're not going after them. And again, also the icons, not even she picks up on Devens and she's like, let's do that. Immediately, Taylor's like, don't do that. Like, yeah. I just, again, the icons are making out like bandits here.
But why couldn't she just put Devens up? Like, she doesn't have to like make him the target. Just put him up.
Yeah.
I think people are scared at this point before the jury begins to even touch the icons. And I think there's the scariness of assuming that one, maybe two of them have powers at this point just because of the voting. But I do think we have to give Kamu his flowers here because he was going to be on the block. He has a conversation, throws Chuk under the bus completely, which good for him. And, saves himself. So I think, he's shown to be
Chuk didn't know that there was a bus.
Yeah.
Chuk didn't realize there was a bus to be thrown under.
But yeah, no, Kamu, I think he's playing a really good, solid game, even though he was in real hot water. And I know, Logan, you don't really like Kamu that much, but
I can appreciate the game, and I can appreciate like he does get along with everyone, and so I can appreciate good gameplay.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would pick him as a favorite person.
I'm so like impressed by how he was just like, I don't think that's a good idea. And the fact that he did throw Chuk and he's like, that's it. They're dead to me. I'm playing a fresh game, which is like, also how do you not know that? I guess we do have a different perspective because it's like, it's clearly the icons that are doing it. Maybe not in the house. Maybe they're that good in person about lying, but very good.
I will say this though, which is the right move. He should ditch Haley and Kamu, or Haley and Chuk, because like that is a sinking ship for sure. But last week when Lyra tried to do that, she's out of here. But when Kamu does it,
I think it's different. I think unfortunately for women it's different. They don't get the same breaks that men do. But what did you guys think of? Do you think that if Lyric played the I'm trying to think like if she went after Kamu, like was like showed him some sort of interest in him, do you think he would have forgotten all about Rome and went after her? What do you guys think?
Oh yeah. Oh,
because he fought for her to stay. Like he
Yeah.
really wanted her there. And it's like, why do you want her, dude? It's like she's not really advancing anybody's game. She's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Not cute enough though.
not cute. Not cute enough for the icons.
Well, I mean,
No.
he did try to vote to save her.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this this next power, the BB time capsule. The first non-icon goes into the BB time capsule. Mallory, were you guys shocked at all that Mallory was the first, person without a following, kind of new public figure to get the votes to win this one?
I wasn't surprised. I think she's had such a tough, like that side of the powers has had such a tough go, and she's a good competitor. And she's like,
she has the road that Haley is saying that she has.
yes,
Yeah.
oh, 1,000%. And it's so comical to have like Mallory and Melody be like, you don't know what hard is. That's great. Like, so this week has been really fun to see Haley be like, it's so tough. But
I have a theory. Sorry, Pat, but like we talked so much about how her Tea Party got just completely shit on your pod, Duke. I think America saw that and then voted for her. I think
100%.
that's what happened.
that is
So we delivered for this young girl. So that's great.
Yeah, I mean, Mallory was chosen multiple times in the stock watch. Definitely, I think that had to boost her numbers in the polls. And she ends up getting a punishment though. And Uncle Shane, she got the Adam and Eve punishment, and she tethers herself to Melody. I wanted to ask you about Drew's comment. He says that it may be a punishment for Melody, but it might be a reward for him. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I think he thought that would be clever, just like I think he thought it would be clever when he was inappropriate to Julie Chen Moonves. And then when she snapped at him, he said, oh, behave, like the Austin Powers character from years ago. Like, that was so awkward. I think that this guy is trying so hard to be cool that it just not landing, dude. It's not landing. And I don't understand his hair. I don't, it makes me mad.
You're going into the BB stock watch, and I am up first. And the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to remove my stock from Haley, and I'm going to put it into Kamu.
I'm gonna move my stock from Barrett.
Ooh,
And I'm gonna put it in Melody.
I am going to move my stock from Chuk.
Damn.
That was an
That's the
early.
last one.
That must have been the first week. Like, what were you doing?
Let's see what Chuk's up to. I think that was like week 2 or 3. I was like, I don't think people know he's there, and he might float all the way. But the first time I've seen him even remotely play the game, I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. I'm going to
move. Yeah.
I'm going to move my stock from Chuk, and I'm going to put it into Mallory.
I want to pull from Haley, and I also want to put it into Mallory.
Put another stock into Angela. It just feels right, Logan, you're up before you dive into that pizza.
D.
Pat?
I'm going to do Taylor.
All right. Uncle Shane.
I'd like to also put one into Taylor.
Okay. And you are up again, Uncle Shane.
Okay, I'm trying not to look at Logan. Looks like he's like carving a pumpkin. And I am gonna say, let's. You guys, you guys really. I'm just looking at Barrett. You guys really like him, huh, Duke? Especially you.
I do.
I'm gonna say, let's throw one in. Another one in D. Yeah. I want to be the person with the most D votes.
You won't. I'll never let you.
I'm going to do a stock into Melody.
Okay. Logue,
You perv.
how's the pizza report?
It's good. It's very good. It's fire.
He's ordering his dessert right now.
I'm gonna put one in Angela.
Yeah. So am I. I'm gonna put another into Angela.
Dude, did you just put 2 into Angela?
I sure did. I sure did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you got a crush, bro.
My last one I'm gonna put into Kamu.
Mm.
Logue, last one, brother.
I want another one in D.
Surely. Patrick.
I'm gonna do my last one into Devon's.
Okay. Uncle Shane for the final stock of this week. What are you doing?
Let's do that knucklehead Drew. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
people are buying him back now. Okay.
He's playing the game. At least he's playing, right?
Yeah, he's entertaining, right? Guys, this has been such a fun week. I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm always excited to talk about it with you guys. So appreciate you guys hopping on. I can't wait for next week, guys.
Let's get lost.